Welcome back to No Bitchin' CTV. Today, we're diving into an issue that affects one of the most ancient and iconic creatures of our oceans, the sea turtle. These magnificent reptiles have been gliding through the world's oceans for over 100 million years. But today, they face unprecedented challenges. From the threat of climate change to the dangers lurking in our oceans, sea turtles are fighting for their survival like never before. Sea turtles are more than just remarkable creatures, they are essential to maintaining healthy marine ecosystems. Their survival is a reflection of the health of our oceans, and right now, our oceans are in trouble. In this video, we'll explore the many threats facing sea turtles today, and how we can work together to ensure that these incredible creatures continue to thrive in the wild. We'll cover everything from habitat loss to the dangerous impacts of plastic pollution, illegal trade, climate change, and bycatch. The road ahead is tough, but there is hope. We will also explore the conservation efforts making a difference and how you can be part of the solution. So, stay with us, and let's uncover the truth about what's threatening sea turtles and how we can all play a role in securing their future. One of the most immediate threats to sea turtles is habitat loss. Sea turtles rely on specific coastal areas for nesting beaches that have been used for millions of years. But as the world continues to develop, these once untouched beaches are being destroyed. The expansion of tourism, urbanization, and infrastructure development on coastlines has significantly impacted turtle nesting sites. Construction of resorts, beachfront properties, roads, and seawalls disrupt the delicate environments where turtles lay their eggs. In some areas, turtle nests have been lost to construction machinery, while in others, the natural nesting grounds are being replaced by concrete structures. Not only is the habitat being lost, but the very nature of these coastal areas is changing. Rising sea levels caused by climate change further threaten these critical nesting sites, forcing turtles to find new places to lay their eggs. In many instances, this leads to nests being laid too close to the water, where hatchlings may be swept away before they even get the chance to survive. But the danger doesn't end with the loss of nesting sites. The presence of human activity can also disorient turtles. Artificial light on beaches confuses hatchlings, who instinctively head towards the brightest light, which is often inland rather than the ocean. This disorientation leads them away from the safety of the water and toward predators, where they face a much higher chance of being eaten. Conservation efforts are crucial in this area, protecting these beaches from further development. Setting up artificial lighting regulations and creating protected nesting zones can help reverse the damage. Some countries are already taking steps, but much work remains to protect these vital habitats. As we move into the vast expanse of the ocean, we face one of the most dire threats to sea turtles today: pollution. The oceans, once pristine and teeming with life, are now becoming toxic wastelands, filled with plastic, chemicals, and waste. Sea turtles are among the most affected by this pollution. The most visible form of ocean pollution impacting sea turtles is plastic. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste end up in our oceans. This plastic takes decades, sometimes centuries, to decompose, and as it breaks down, it forms microplastics that infiltrate marine ecosystems. Sea turtles, who primarily feed on jellyfish, often mistake plastic bags and other floating debris for their natural food source. They ingest these plastics, leading to serious health issues, including blockages, malnutrition, and even death. What's worse, plastic doesn't just stay in the stomach. Turtles can become entangled in plastic fishing gear, nets, and six-pack rings, causing suffocation, injury, or drowning. Entanglement in ghost nets, fishing nets, abandoned in the ocean remains one of the leading causes of sea turtle deaths worldwide. The consequences of this pollution aren't just physical. Turtles that ingest plastics can experience internal injuries that affect their ability to feed and digest food. Many turtles have been found with their digestive tracts full of plastic, which can lead to malnutrition, infection, and even organ failure. Efforts to reduce plastic pollution are gaining momentum worldwide. Organizations are working hard to remove plastic from the ocean, with some focusing on beach cleanups and others pushing for global legislation to limit plastic production and use. However, it will take all of us, governments, industries, and individuals, to make meaningful change and reduce the amount of plastic entering the ocean. Another significant threat to sea turtles that cannot be ignored is climate change. Rising global temperatures are altering not only the physical landscape but also the very mechanisms of life for sea turtles. For instance, one of the most remarkable aspects of sea turtle biology is that the temperature of the sand where their eggs incubate determines the gender of the hatchlings. Warmer temperatures produce more females, while cooler temperatures produce males. But as global temperatures rise, the delicate balance of this natural process is being thrown off. In some areas, beaches are experiencing higher temperatures than ever before, leading to an alarming skew in the sex ratios of hatchlings. This could have serious long-term consequences for sea turtle populations, as an imbalance in genders could threaten future breeding. In the worst-case scenarios, entire populations could face collapse due to a lack of male turtles. Additionally, climate change is contributing to rising sea levels, which threaten to wash away nesting sites. Turtles that rely on specific beaches to lay their eggs now find themselves facing increasingly higher tides and storm surges. These rising waters not only flood nests but also erode nesting areas, reducing the space available for turtles to lay their eggs. Extreme weather events, such as more powerful storms, are also on the rise. These storms can destroy nests and disrupt the nesting process, making it harder for turtles to successfully reproduce. Addressing the impacts of climate change on sea turtles requires global action reducing carbon emissions, transitioning to renewable energy, and implementing policies to mitigate the effects of climate change on coastal ecosystems. Poaching and illegal trade are among the oldest and most destructive threats to sea turtles. Despite the international efforts to protect them, sea turtles continue to be targeted for their meat, eggs, and shells. In many parts of the world, turtle shells are sold as souvenirs or used for decorative items, and their eggs are consumed as a delicacy. The demand for turtle products has led to the illegal capture and killing of adult turtles, as well as the poaching of their eggs. In some cultures, the belief that turtle meat or eggs have medicinal properties fuels this illegal trade. Sadly, even when authorities intervene, poaching continues in remote areas where enforcement is weak. The consequences of this illegal trade are devastating. Sea turtle populations are already dwindling due to other threats, and poaching only accelerates their decline. Poaching of turtle eggs, for instance, means that entire generations of turtles may never have the chance to hatch and grow into adults. To combat this issue, many countries have implemented laws protecting sea turtles and their habitats, and organizations are working tirelessly to monitor and crack down on illegal activities. With more international collaboration, enforcement, and awareness, we can reduce the pressure on sea turtles and help them recover. Bycatch: when non-target species like sea turtles are accidentally caught in fishing gears, one of the most common and deadly threats faced by sea turtles today. Millions of turtles are accidentally captured in fishing nets, longlines, and traps each year. These captured turtles can suffer severe injuries, and in many cases, they drown because they are unable to surface for air. The problem is particularly bad for adult turtles, who are often caught in large industrial fishing nets or locked lines. Once trapped, these turtles can become entangled and may struggle to escape, often leading to exhaustion or death. In other cases, the hooks or lines pierce their skin, causing infections or long-term damage. Bycatch is not an issue that can be solved overnight, but progress is being made. Many countries are now adopting sustainable fishing practices and using technologies to reduce bycatch. For example, turtle excluder devices, TEDs, are being installed in fishing nets to allow turtles to escape before they are trapped. Similarly, some fisheries are adopting long lines with circle hooks, which are less likely to catch sea turtles. With continued innovation and better collaboration between fisheries, scientists, and conservationists, we can reduce the number of turtles caught in bycatch each year. Sea turtles have been roaming our oceans for millions of years, but now, more than ever, they need our help. The threats they face are complex and urgent, but they are not insurmountable. From protecting nesting beaches to reducing ocean pollution, every action counts. Together, we can make a difference. Whether it's by supporting conservation efforts, reducing plastic waste, or simply spreading awareness, we can all be part of the solution. The fight to protect sea turtles is ongoing, and the road ahead is challenging. But with continued global collaboration and action, we can ensure that these ancient creatures continue to thrive in our oceans for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to disorients TV for more content on marine conservation. And remember, the future of sea turtles is in our hands.